Hello, friends. Welcome back to the Comfy Org stream. I'm here with Phil and Julian, and I am Pers as always. And today we're going to hang out and talk about Infinite Talk. We're also going to talk about Multitalk, and we're going to talk about S2V, and we're going to talk about all these sort of one audio to video solutions we have right now. We don't have, well, there's one we don't have yet, which is just dumping a wave file into a video model and seeing what comes out. I can't wait for that one. That's the one I want the most. But what we
Mm-hmm.
have right now is a very cool Lipsync model that's based in Wan, which makes it very good at just filling in the gaps with all the stuff that like humans would do while they're singing. Um, it goes from a single image, and then throughout the whole video, jewelry is dangling, clothes are falling back on the body when they're moving around. Like there's physics there, like it looks really good. I'll show some examples of what the community's been up to, but yeah, if you saw our tweet today, we did a little tweet thread on a bunch of cool examples that the community put together, and I'll go through that too in a bit. But and also, what's up, Phil? What's up, Julian? Sorry, I just kind of jumped into that. How are you guys doing? And have you been playing with this stuff much?
Yeah, go ahead, Julian.
Yeah, so I played with it on a project, and it's funny because we were trying different ways to lip sync, and that was by far the best winning way, by far, no questions asked. So that was a real life experience that I have with
Right.
it, and yeah, it's really exciting technology. And I've been seeing your example this week, and you fooled me actually. It was so good, the one that you shared. I was like, "What is this?" And when you said it was this, I was
Oh,
like, "Yeah,
yeah. Yeah. I'll play it actually once we
yeah,
get through
it's
it.
really
But
good."
yeah. And what about you, Phil? How's it going?
I feel like there's one more on this list we haven't touched on, and it's Wan Animate. For the reason being that, like, no, it's not audio driven, but the lip sync is really solid
Yeah.
for a model that doesn't even use audio. So that's what I've been playing with, and that's been really fun because it's awesome to kind of like just steal a whole performance and then apply it to a new. Head tracking, lip tracking, eye position, emotional elements. That's been really fun. I've been diving into that a little bit.
That's cool. But the other one is Humo.
Oh yeah, Humo. I haven't touched that one.
Humo, Chris, Syntax Diffusion, one of the creatives at Comfy, he has made some bonkers music videos with that.
Mm.
Yeah, so like we've done One Animate before, but we haven't done One Animate in that respect yet. So maybe that's coming too. Maybe we can do like a One Animate lip sync, Humo lip sync. The problem with Humo right now, I think, is the context windows are very small. So you get like little short videos, but you can cut them together. A few people on Discords and whatnot have made some workflows where you can sort of dive in and like make little segmented cuts that don't disrupt the music. So it's just like it accounts for the lack of context windows basically. And but as it makes a kinetic music video too, because it's always cutting to you in different places and stuff. So something to consider as well. But yeah, we'll look into all that stuff. But today we're going to get into Infinite Talk because that one's a big juicy iceberg to begin with sort of getting it working. Uh, how like there's a bunch of different ways to get it working. You can work it in native. You can work it with the Wan video wrapper. We'll be using the Wan video wrapper today, just because I find extensions a little easier with it.
Mhm.
And it supports more models, but again, it does work in native. So if you just want to get your feet wet, try it in native, and then like when you want to go like deeper, as with all the Wan stuff, that's when you get Wan video wrapper kicking. It's just all the newest stuff is supported there. All right. So let's have a look at what it actually does. So let's jump over to this chat, I guess. And then, oh, great, I'm big. One sec, everybody. Just need a new tab. Oh, I don't know if it'll let me share a tab outside of this one. Already technical difficulties.
Never.
I know we've never had
No,
a technical
solid.
difficulty on this stream. Okay, here we go. And that won't let me go in because I'm not logged in. Fun. Okay, I'm going to drop the tweet here and I'm going to show the video to everybody real quick. Let's open up a screen share to the tab. The problem is, in order to share audio, I have to share a tab. And in order to share, as I have to be on the same that I'm logged in on, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. All right, check this out. This is InfiniteTalk in ComfyUI. And this is the workflow we'll be working with today. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
In your endless sky, ComfyUI, you electrify. ComfyUI, you pull me under. I'm lost in the wires, I'm caught in the lines. ComfyUI, where the vision defines. ComfyUI, you pull me under. Neon shadows, electric thunder. Dreams collide in the dead of night. ComfyUI, you're my only light.
This ain't presets, nah, it's blueprint design. Lay the noodles in the graph like bars in a rhyme. Every path, every choice, show as sharp as the mind. Working late through the night, lead the shortcuts behind. Sample chop soul with the kick and the snare. Render frames out the lab, put the smoke in the air. I'm an architect of images, a poet of sight. ComfyUI, take me high. ComfyUI, shining through the night.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So, yeah, that's all this workflow that we're going to cover today. Let me get back to my screen so I can see why we're there. Let me get this window over here. There we go. Okay, I'm big again. That's fun. All right, screen share. Let's go over to ComfyUI itself and share the tab. Bingo bango. That should be the workflow. Make it full screen. All right. Yeah, friendos, this workflow, I haven't edited it much, but you will see some purple nodes in there. That's on Purple Puss. I was testing Phil's audio separation node versus the one that comes with the workflow because they use different models, and I'm on the fence. I like them both for different reasons. So I haven't found one that makes a clearly better one. I've just noticed that when I A/B them, like I do one run of each, I end up preferring one of them. So, your mileage may vary. Like it just depends on what you're doing.
Yeah, totally. I'm offended, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't make
50% of the time it works every time.
perfect.
Okay, friends. This
It's a very
workflow
positive way to say it. I like it.
this workflow is available in the Wan video wrapper. So if you in the description below in the video, there's a link to Kajai's ComfyUI Wan video wrapper GitHub. Install that, and then inside the example workflows folder, you will see a workflow called there we go, and it's called. Let's make this a list so we can read what they're called. It's InfiniteTalk, but there's two. There's InfiniteTalk example 3. That's the one we're using here. But there's also InfiniteTalk video to video example. You can use this to do video to video as well. So you can either start from a single image or you can start from a video and retarget the mouth for the basically the retarget the facial expressions, all that stuff to nail what you're singing. So today we're just going to do from image, but video to video is also there, and you can totally dive in. And like anything else, video is just a sequence of images. So all you have to really think about and pay attention to is the frame rate of your input footage. The frame rate of your output footage needs to match. Otherwise, the audio is just going to drift and the synchronization will shift in whatever direction there's less frames in. So, a cool way to do that when you're loading videos or do I have a video loader here? I don't even have a video loader here, but a cool way to do that when you're loading videos is this video info. block out of the video helper suite, you can actually drop what's called a video info node, and that node's going to give you the source frame rate and then the loaded frame rate of any video. So if you've changed the frame rate for your video inputs, it'll spit that out on the loaded version. But if you haven't changed it, if you left it at 0, it will calculate the frame rate of a loaded video and give you that on the source FPS, which then you can then use when you're combining your videos later with a video combine to just go source FPS to frame rate. And then you never have to think about frame rate because it's going to pull the frame rate from the footage you pulled in, render your video, and then spit it back out at that frame rate. And like Bob's your uncle. Yeah, start with a quick tip there. All right, cool. Yeah, this workflow is bonkers. There's a lot to it, but not really. It's just a lot of nodes. And I've actually added a little bit of extra stuff here just to add Phil's node pack in to test the audio separation. So normally it's actually even less nodes. But the one thing I did add to this workflow, which is like very important to have, in my opinion, is a chop node or a audio crop node.
Yeah.
Basically, we're taking a little sequence of a song and then we're animating it. But as you know, diffusing frames takes forever. So you're going to want to limit the amount of time you spend rendering. You don't want to limit the amount of time you spend actually, in the music. So 500 frames is kind of the like 24 gigabyte theoretical limit. You can go higher if you get GGUF, GGUF, and do all the magical, funky rabbit stuff to get the footprint smaller. You can go longer and longer and longer with these runs. But if you're just leaving everything like I am right now, I've got sort of the FP16s and the FP8 BF LMP2 574s, all the FP8 E4M 3FN. We're just sort of living in not full saturation, but close to full saturation land. If you have a low VRAM card, you can use different versions of these models, the GGUF versions. That will like get you down to like 8 gigs, 12 gigs, whatever. Or let you go longer with 24 gigs and stuff like that. But around with these models, I'm finding the limit is around 500 frames. But you can absolutely crank this up and just see what happens and YOLO yourself into oblivion. Yeah. So that being said, 500 frames, that's 24 frames per second. 240 frames is 10 seconds. 480 frames is 20 seconds. So you get about 21 seconds of render time for 500 frames at 24 FPS, which is cool. If it's a 25 FPS video you're going for, obviously you'll get less time because it's more frames. 16 FPS video will look a little choppier, but you could interpolate it later. There's all different ways to try to extend that like session you get. But with this, and there is actually ways to really truly extend it. Like if you go on Banadoko and our Discord and talk to some people, there are ways to like just keep batching this stuff out and pass latents back and forth and save them and open them again and tile them back out. Like it's not impossible to sort of do this for like minutes and minutes. It's just very hard, but it's the longest thing we have basically locally. So it's very fun to play with as it starts. So yeah, 20 seconds of footage roughly on a 24 gig card. You can go higher with more VRAM. You can go longer with smaller models. And it's very straightforward. You just put in an image and you put in a prompt and you drop in an audio file and the workflow kind of does the rest. Now I'll go through with all the nodes and like why they do all the things they do, but that's all you need to know. Image plus music equals lip synced video. And it does that by going in, separating the vocals out of the track. And then it only processes the video with the vocals. And then later on, when it goes to put that video back together, it just assembles the video with the original audio and everything's still in sync because it's the same amount of frames. So it's actually really clever. Uses a lip sync model. One thing I've noticed, the model is Chinese. So a lot of the word formations sometimes look weird. It's because of the training data. So if we get like a model trained on like North American like English or European English or anything like that, this will be a better model for English music. But for right now, it still works really good. But when you see the mouth using the wrong sort of formation for the vowel or formant that's coming, that's probably why. And it also means you're probably always going to get that. So like, yeah, that is the thing about this whole system is it's not perfect. The consistency is not great. It's just the best we have, and it's really cool. So if you're willing to eat the jank, then you're going to have a great time. But if you're trying to do this like for a client and they need it to look right, you may have to look at other ways.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed that re-rolling the seed too. I've experienced all the problems that you're saying here, Pers, and then rerunning it 1, 2, 4, 10 times. Sometimes one of them actually does come out perfect, but
Yeah, it's a
you're
lot of compute.
exactly you're just wasting the time at that point.
Okay, let's jump through the sections. We load the models. We have the input image. We have the audio in purple here. We have some processing here to actually get the footage into Wan, or rather to get the audio into Wan with the image to video multi-talk stuff. All the things that have to do with the frame window size and the motion frame. This is like the context window and animate diff. Just leave it all alone. It works great. We have our prompt. We have our settings. So we have our width and our height and our max frames for the entire project. Just leave that alone unless you want to change it. Same thing here. Video samplers all set, 6 steps. It's very fast. And then just combines the video with the input audio. Bickety bam, done. So I'll go through each section. Wan video model loader loading the Wan 2.1 i2v 14b 480p fp8 e4m 3fn model. You can grab that from the link in the chat below or in the big old models folder everybody knows about, the Wan dump. It's either in the Comfy one or it's in the ComfyUI one. Some of them are only in one, some of them are in both. Most of them are in one or the other. All the official stuff is over on the Comfy one, and then all the stuff ComfyUI has trained and merged and all that stuff is on his. So if you don't see it on one, it's on the other, and that's the Comfy hugging face and the ComfyUI hugging face. All right. And again, when you load this workflow, I'm actually just going to go over the models quickly because all the links are in the workflow on the left here. So just go grab the one you want. These GGUF ones, they're for smaller video cards, 12 gigs, 8 gigs, stuff like that. And then the FP8, FP16 is for the 24 gig cards, the 16 to 24 gig cards, whatever the higher level cards, 32 gig cards. And there's a note here. You cannot mix GGUF Multitalk with non-GGUF main model, but you can mix different GGUF Q types with each other. And what a Q type is the size of the model or the amount of quantization is taken. And that makes the footprint smaller each time you go down. So you could fine tune, use a bigger Wan 2.1 GGUF model and use a smaller InfiniteTalk model, or vice versa, depending on what you're getting quality wise. Lots of ways to min max all the settings here to try to get it into your VRAM if you're a low VRAM person. Isn't AI fun with not a lot of VRAM? Okay, so we're loading the InfiniteTalk model loader. That's loading InfiniteTalk. We're loading the Light X 480p LoRa i2v 14b1. A lot of people have this already. Again, if not, all the links are here. Actually, that one might not be, but you can Google. Anytime you see something like this, just Google the name of the model.
And they're all on ComfyUI's
you
can find them all there. And also it's 2.1, by the way, guys. It's 1 2.1 just in case.
Yeah, InfiniteTalk works with Wan 2.1. That's the nice part about Wan Animate. It works with 2.2. Wan 2.1 VAE BF16. There's also a BF32 out there somewhere, or FP32, I think. If you got the VRAM, go for it. I don't know if it even makes a difference, and I can't see how it would be worse. For the base precision, I'm using FP16 fast and FP8 E4M 3FN. You can actually use FP8 E4M 3FN fast if you have a 40 series or a 50 series card. It's faster, but there is a quality dump, so I'm not really interested in that. And then just loads an H clip H. There's a bunch of different H models, so you just need whatever H you have. Any ITV model should work. MagRef can be interesting to play with as well. Well, there you go. So try that too. I haven't even tried that yet. And yeah, everything's just using set and get nodes. So yeah, when you load this workflow, I should have mentioned it. It's probably going to be like, oh, hey, you're missing all kinds of nodes. Just go to the manager and install missing custom nodes, and then they'll all be in this list here. And you can either click this little guy here to get them all and then hit install, or you can sort of whack-a-mole them one by one. You'll need pretty much anything that's requested because it'll keep erroring until you get it sorted. So yeah, just install everything and then you'll stop getting red nodes and things will work. I think that's all the load nodes. And there's up here, we got our block swap and our torch compile, which for you veterans, is for making it go faster. And for block swap, it's fitting more diffusion into less VRAM by swapping to memory. So right now my block swap set to 20 because I have 5090. But if you had a card with less VRAM, you'd want to increase this number to make it offset some of the blocks onto your system memory, so you can actually get through the job without ooming. So you can oom it up. I don't know. Luciano asked how many VRAM to run this one. I can't remember. So when I run it, we'll check. And but if I recall correctly, it's around 18 or 22 or something.
I can tell you first right now, I'm running it also in parallel, and I'm at 34 gigs of VRAM, but using more like some of the full precision models.
Yeah, so not that much for like GGUF and regular models. All right, let's get down to the audio. We're just loading the audio here, and I'm using Phil's audio crop node. There's a bunch of audio crop nodes. There's one that comes with the audio separation nodes that Christian did for Comfy as well. I think we're getting a local one too at some point, which would be nice. But yeah, you want one of these so you can actually determine the sort of length of your project. So you hit play on your track here. So like I was listening or whatever, and I find a spot I like, right? So I was like 102. To 128. So then I think about that and I was like, well, that's like 26 seconds. So that's like probably too long. It's going to chomp out after 22 seconds anyway, because of the 500 frame count. So then you can just kind of go scrub through your song, find another spot. Just made a bunch of songs about ComfyUI on Suno. They're all
good.
Deliciously
They're really
terrible.
I like them.
Yeah, so let's start at 108 then, and 128. 108. And we got this guy here. So we're trimming this 20-second chunk here, and we're feeding it into our model like processor here to get the vocals ripped out. We're using the Melband row former with Kajai's workflow, and then I'm also using the fill audio separation node. They work exactly the same, audio in, vocals out. That's all we need really, because the way Multitalk, InfiniteTalk works is you put an audio track in for each distinct voice that you have in the video, and it will go in and use that information to put them on different people. So, yeah, I'm only using one because I'm just using solo singers here. But it is possible if you have dialogue and stuff like that, and you have two people and you have two audios. Usually, the first person to talk will be the first person on the screen, and then blah blah blah, etc., etc. So yeah, easy peasy. But the multi stuff is that's all fun. It's not like I wouldn't rely on that for a gig. Max frames, blah 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 blah. Yeah, and then I've got some previews here. You won't have those. They're just so I can hear the audio, then the separated vocals, and the separated vocals from Phil's node, and try and determine which one I like better. And then here, this is the clip vision encode that we're doing to encode the long I2V like frame context stuff. So this is the thing that makes it like after 81 frames, it jumps onto the next chunk of diffusion, jumps onto the next chunk of diffusion. That's how all this stuff works. You don't have to touch a single thing here. Just leave it completely alone. And then here, this is the last little piece here. Just add a prompt. The prompt matters, and you can add stuff to it, but it really is about the input image. But if you say like the man is rapping and waving his arms wildly, sometimes it'll do the thing, or like it's still Wan, like it still wants to do stuff. But the ITV is less malleable than doing this with T2V, and it is possible to do this with T2V as well with Vase and things like that. So if you really want like to be doing this, but then also like there's a fire behind you and stuff like that, it's all possible. Settings all normal, 6 steps. Yeah. Again, you'll get all this stuff just by running it. So we're gonna jump over to Julian's screen because he's already run one.
I did. Let me share.
Yes, there is a color match setting. Oh my god.
This one.
Ckin PDX says, I like turning on color match. Yeah, there is a color match setting. I'll show you after. All right, let's see, Julian.
Yeah, I'm sharing with audio. Sorry, I just activated. So what I did, can you see it? Yeah. I had this image here, and I prompted, because in this case, it actually did a little difference. I said, a woman is singing while painting. And here is the audio.
Like a lover's hand in invisible threads.
Okay, and I ran it, and it took, the time you were explaining, that's all it took. And here it is.
Soft, like a lover's hand in invisible threads. They help me stand. Is it the wind or is it my will?
It's pretty cool.
It's fantastic.
Super trippy.
Yeah, really cool. I didn't expect it to look so good.
Yeah. When you shared your entire audio, which made it share us too.
Oh. Oops.
You got to share the tab. It's really annoying, but you got to share the tab that the app is running it. Yeah, good old stuff. But that was amazing, man. I don't even think I have a good image for that. Let me
send me more.
Load up,
run more.
I mean, yeah, keep them going.
Phil, if you want me to run one.
Let's try claymation punk band singer yelling into a microphone on stage. Save image. Let's turn the watermark off and make it a portrait. Bloop.
Okay, I'm going to try something. I don't know if it's going to work, but if it does, it's going to be fun. That's all I'm going to say.
Nice. What is the best way to do multi-talk when the other person is silent? I don't know. I have no advice for you for multi people. That's like just, I think that's just guess town. You might get it, you might not get it.
I feel
you
like
know.
it would be the vid to vid workflow example, and then
Yeah.
because there's got to be some sort of masking in that situation. I would assume. I actually haven't looked at that workflow, but that's my best guess. Is probably start with the vid to vid.
Why is he yelling so loudly? Singing. I'm worried because the mouth is so big, it's not going to do the thing. He's cute though. All right, whatever. Let's try it. Copy image, drop it in here. Yeah.
Does it have to
Right.
be? Can it? You know what? I'll try myself. We'll see. Never mind. But I
All
was
right.
wondering if what the model needs as far as humans, dogs, pets. Like is it like very forgiving for the image?
It's forgiving and it just won't work if it doesn't work. So yeah, I mean, try it. It needs to basically have a mouth.
Okay.
It needs to have like something that kind of resembles a face. But it's pretty like I think this will work.
Yeah.
And that's surprising because it's pretty
That could be really cool, actually.
There. What res are you running at this?
This one is 860, 480 by 864 because it's tall, which is 1920 by 1080 times 1.5. Or you know what I mean? It's half of 1080p times 1.5. Either way, it scales up to 1080p.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty high res. That's like what native latent training size.
I think so, yeah. So this one's doing all 500 frames, and it's 19 gigs. Pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
And again, I'm also I'm not swapping really any. So if you had this up at 40 and you had less, it would run on less. Also, I'm not using Torch Compile, which is also, I don't know if it'll help with VRAM, but if you're doing a bunch of runs, it would make them faster. And oh man, I love these animated previews. Yeah, it's definitely doing the thing.
That looks so good.
Yeah,
It really does look good. Yeah.
I was experimenting with the ability to prompt completely random stuff in, so like while it's lip syncing, and the example that I did as a test was like, everything's lights on fire, and like it totally does it. It'll do it. Like you said, it is one still. So
yeah, it wants to do stuff. It wants to do stuff.
But
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I'll do a YouTube apology for that joke later.
No, you're not. You're not.
Just me crying. I'll do it on Sora.
Oh my god, the most unapologetic thing you could ever do.
Oh yeah, no, you guys don't know. I went viral. Well, these guys know. I went viral on TikTok the other day. 1.5 million views on that Costco chicken video.
And on Instagram too, I saw like you're almost at 700,000 on that thing. It's crazy.
It's crazy. People hate me now. They think I'm that guy. They think it's real. Yeah. Yeah, Sora is crazy. Yeah, basically open sourced my likeness. It's been very
that's scary, honestly.
Very interesting. You know what my opinion on that though is like, we've talked about this a few times. Pandora's box is not only open, it's just like in pieces on the ground. Like there's no there's no going back now. I don't know. I don't see the point in being precious about my identity now.
We've been all doxed into the ground.
Yeah, you can live on your life even when you're not here anymore because you're all over. It's amazing.
There's hundreds of hours of footage of me online too, which is like
You're going to
It's
be trained
fun.
into Sora 3. That's what's
Yeah,
happening.
know,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're gonna say purse, and it's gonna give you.
You ate the toothpick. I did eat the toothpick at Costco.
That reminds me of when Midjourney came out, and you could it was in the Discord, right? And you can just search, and we would search our alias names. So like mine was Machine Delusions, and if you searched my name, you could see people trying to use my name in prompts, try to get my style. So
No way.
it's not how
That's
that
cool.
works, bro. But yeah, you
Nice
can still
try.
do it. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can still
nice
do it
try.
in the Discord. It's ridiculous.
Thank you for your service, Purge. Just waiting for Phil now.
Dude, my phone is so old. I have to upgrade
Oh
the
yeah,
OS.
you have to just like tap somebody and ask
Dude,
them. I had to
like
use my wife's phone because
I have
mine's too old.
an iPhone 13. It's tiny
Mm-hmm.
and I love it, but I need to upgrade the OS to even download the Sora app.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have one ready, Purse, and Phil, if you want me to show while
Hit
yours
it.
is still going.
Yeah, hit
Yeah,
it.
go for it. I don't got anything for you.
Oh, it's so funny. And I'm gonna share the tab this time. I got it. I see what you meant.
Mm-hmm.
So for the Halloween spirit.
And invisible threads, they help me stay.
It does it.
Is it the wind or is it my will?
So good.
Soft.
That's great.
That's so funny.
Well,
This is Halloween.
you can't accuse us of being fast. Although I am doing 7 windows.
I mean,
So I should do shorter clips for the stream just so we can like
I'm
do
gonna
less
get another one
time.
going.
even if you use the closed sourced options available, it still takes this long. I
Oh
did
yeah.
I did
Agreed.
lip syncing for a gig where I was just doing like, 20-second chunks, and dude, I was waiting like up 5-10 minutes easy.
Well,
Yeah, that's kind of the other thing with this is like you like Shot said, it got better towards the second half. That happens a lot too. Like the first half of a video is like perfect, and then it's just like it just loses the plot.
mhm.
If you do another run, it might actually do the opposite thing, like where it sucks at the beginning and then is better at the end. And then that's just a matter of AB flipping the clip in like a in a editor or something. So like don't be afraid to try it a bunch of times, like, and then cut the like takes together like you would like a vocal take, because again it is
Yep.
the same number of frames for the same chunk of audio, so you can just stack them up and then just chop them like you would an audio recording or whatever. Totally cool. Think about how many cuts are in anything you watch. Right, like I rant about this a lot, but we have this sort of thing with AI where we insist on these things being able to run for like 8 hours or 8 minutes or whatever. Like it's like there's not a shot that lasts more than 5 seconds in pretty much anything you watch now.
Mhm.
Yeah. And if there is a shot, it's like immediately deemed artsy. Like, whoa, that was a single take.
Yeah, we're holding on
You know
it
what I
for a
mean?
reason. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're like it's a conversation. It's something we're settling into. But the way it is now, like our shots, like and Sora really solidified this for me. Like every Sora video is, anywhere between 4 to like 20 different cuts in each video, and that feels more in tune with what people make than like these sort of long 20-second clips and stuff like that. That we're generating with these things. So, yeah, don't be afraid to like post process and edit your stuff and chop it up.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah, like run the same clip through 4 different images, and now you can just like
You
montage
got 4
Mhm.
scenes.
yeah,
to cut between.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a one-shot thing. I think this is where the beauty of this all is, when you add your human aspect by putting things together, and that's what makes it all magical, in my opinion.
This is another cool thing. You see the beginning of this run, that awful
Yeah.
color fade
Yes.
in.
Yes.
That just disappears when we're done here. Like when this is done, you won't be able to tell where it's jumping context. It's like
Yeah.
I don't get that. There's something really cool
Yeah.
about
This is something that Pers and I off stream have like chatted about, being like, why is it that like Infinite Talk can do like 2 minutes of footage and yet like normal just straight up one can't with the context? Like
yeah.
it's like pretty much just image to video the whole time. Why are the context windows so like doo doo? but
Weird.
in Infinite they're so good.
It's true.
Yeah, well, it's like but in Infinite, we're just yeah. Oh. You all right, computer? I know it's a big ask trying to play a video in 2025 on a 5090, but what the heck? All right, let's
So I'm just gonna jump in here and answer Tom's question. I would probably
yeah.
use 2509. It's just straight up a newer model, right? You can train them too. You know, you can tweak them and fine tune them. But yeah, I would probably use 2509.
Whoa. I didn't even
The
ask for
drummer.
the drummer in the background.
Look at the drummer. It's perfectly in sync with the drumming.
From silent sparks to a glowing sky, ComfyUI, you electrify.
Insane.
So
Oh, God.
I like what we did here. So this is something that I see all the time. Starting from the largest position, in this case, mouth open, gives the
Mm,
model context of
to
what
close
that
it.
would be exactly, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to starting from a closed and
It has
now
to
it's
guess what the mouth
hallucinating the middle. Yeah,
teeth. Yeah.
totally.
Now it has consistent teeth because it knows that he's got vampire teeth and like or vampire fangs and like yeah, good point. That's really great. I made a nice little let me just pull that up here. Suno. I meant to.
Shout out to Willie and the Algorithms for the best band name ever.
Yeah. Just trying to find the nice little. There it is. Download. Okay. So I just grabbed this song I made on Suno earlier. It's fun writing songs about ComfyUI.
Through the quiet glow of midnight, lines of color start to play. Every note a gentle whisper, guiding
So we're gonna look for the chorus part where she's singing about Comfy.
visions on their way. ComfyUI, you're my lullaby, render my dream.
That's a good spot.
The
Yeah, I like
quiet
this.
glow
Figure
of
that out.
midnight, lines of color.
We're just gonna look for the second where right
Every
before
note a
that starts.
gentle whisper, guiding visions on
When
their
are we getting our pig
way.
drill rap?
ComfyUI,
22. 0.
you're my lullaby,
We'll see how long we get here.
render my dreams 'neath a velvet sky. ComfyUI, where the noodles flow, building a world in a gentle glow. Every
So I'm going to put 046, but I feel like it's going to get cut off. You can, if you want, you can go max frame 600 and just try. I'm not going to because we're streaming. I don't normally stream from my Comfy machine for that reason. But yeah, yeah. Okay, let's add a claymation female jazz singer in a smoky bar. 1930s. We're gonna get on Julian's wave a little bit here. J wave.
The J wave. I'm rendering like 2 more while you're doing your thing, so we can go back and forth.
Oh, nice. Yeah, right on.
I'm using the same song. That's the only thing, just because it's already wired.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
this would be cool.
That's gonna be good.
So we're gonna all I'm doing here is just right click and saying copy image, and then just going over to the workflow and Control V pasting it into the thing. So you can always just have like a second workflow open with like really cheap API nodes if you don't want to offload your model every time you want to just generate an image. This is a really, really fast way to iterate. Yeah. Even if I didn't work at Comfy, I would still do this.
Yeah, or you could even
what
so
API
let's
was that?
Oh, that's a byte. That's the C Dream 4. The 3
Nice.
cents a run on that one for like basically, 2K.
These are good too.
Yeah, they look really good. Like really good. And they have you get 4K as well if you want in a square. Which is cool. Yeah. Not to turn it into an ad or anything. All right. We got our lady. So let's the woman is singing "The Club is on Fire." ComfyUI is so hot, it's burning the club down. Just reading back through the chat here, y'all. Yeah, still waiting for Phil. You gotta get a phone you can Sora with, buddy.
Dude, I'm doing it. I'm
Borrow
after
it.
this stream.
Borrow one.
I know Pers just wants, or sorry, Jru just wants to
Yeah.
absolutely decimate my image.
Me too.
Don't do it.
Oh, God.
Dude, we have so many things we have so many activities to do together. Come on.
Oh,
Oh, I'm not doing it. Nope.
30 videos a day you get.
I don't
That's a
trust
lot.
Jeru. I do not
30
trust
chances to go on dates with Phil.
Oh my God.
We're gonna make like a dating sim, ComfyUI dating sim, just like me and Phil.
I mean, the single. There's
Okay,
only one.
she's on fire. I don't think the club's on fire.
Whoops.
She has like a cigarette in her hand. You can't really see it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only reason why.
Oh yeah, it was already there in the first place because I said Smoky Club.
Yeah, you did.
Look at that. Look at the friggin' smoke physics, though, eh? Where was it? Oh, it'll come back. It's because I tabbed out. But he's still going over here. This is such a good one. Feels like the sync one. Yeah, it looks like it's falling off. Oh, look, the frame rate is set. That's why.
Oh, I think your frame rate's wrong, is it?
Yes. Yes. Is incorrect. Well, maybe not. There's a thing for that. There's a thing for that. I swear I saw a thing for frame rate. Maybe it's in the wave to vec thing. I thought there was a way to set the audio frame rate. Yeah, FPS 25. Yeah. It's aiming for 25 FPS for the audio. Should be working. Yeah, I don't know why it's falling. Nah, it's working. It's just catching on to other stuff in the track or something. I bet if you went back and listened to those separated vocals, there'd be like guitar there or something. Like rippling back in. 100 prompts lined up. Jared says 100 prompts lined up.
He's ready.
Dude, I trust him too. That's the worst part.
Lowered expectations dating tapes of me and Phil.
Yeah, like I was saying, the only reason why I will not join my cameo on there is because of Jeru. I already know He's
Yeah, he's
ready
a
to-
menace, dude. He's a menace.
He's a menace.
Especially with
I
your
see all the drafts. It's keeping me up at night.
with your French accent, it's low hanging fruit,
It's
dude.
over.
You know he's
It's
gonna
over.
destroy it.
I secretly love it when people give me like a really thick Canadian accent. It makes me laugh.
Like Alberta
It's one where
boy
it's like
vibes.
I'm just lighting a mountain of GPUs on fire, and I'm like, look, it's free heat, boys.
Oh my god.
Hey, Pers, while this is rendering, I activated the preview on my like on the sampler, and I'm not seeing it. Do you know what I could be missing?
I just tabbed out and tabbed back, and that's why mine's gone. Probably similar to you. You just went into a different tab for a second, came back. It'll come back next time you run one. You can see it literally happening on my screen right now. I bet you, but maybe if I leave it on this tab for the next window, it might show up again. I'm not sure. But yeah, I have noticed that with the sort of K sampler views of the animations, they're kind of buggy when it comes to like state management coming in and back out of Comfy.
What's the temp of your GPU? 80, 70? Mine's at 85 right now, 87.
104, is that normal?
I can feel it. I know what to do
Yeah,
in
it
the winter.
keeps peaking around 83. Yeah, I should put some eggs on there or something. You can isolate the vocals to keep the rest of the audio from messing up. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. So many croissants going to be eaten. Yeah.
God
Yeah.
damn.
We got Julian on a little bicycle with a baguette.
It's coming. I'm already laughing just thinking about the stuff. Jeru the Menace. That's a good one for him.
I just want to do Costco speed runs with Phil.
Costco speed runs.
It's so funny. I did one with J-Boog.
Dude, the one where your face was on the ostrich it just
That's Ghost. Shout out to Ghost, everybody. Oh my god, it's Spider-Man. Go follow Ghost if you are a depraved human being like us.
depraved.
He's a whole other level of meme-tician. He's made some of the most unhinged Sora cameos of me I've ever seen. But yeah, he made one where me and J-Boog keep chasing each other around for some reason, yelling, "Who's comfy now? Who's comfy now?" And I think in one of them, I'm an ostrich chasing Boog like Roadrunner.
Jesus, I didn't see that one.
It's in the animation channel.
Yeah, it's a magic one.
Yeah, and you might have to scroll up a bit, but you can't miss it. It's pretty great.
What do you use to isolate vocals? So we talked about this a little earlier, but I'll cover it one more time. In the default workflow, it comes with the Melband row former model loader and Melband row former sampler, and that is a Kajai node pack. You can go grab that from the manager. It'll come up in the install missing custom nodes when you load this workflow. If you don't want to do that, you can use Phil's nodes, Phil nodes, the FL audio separation node. And I am using these nodes already. So I also wanted to use his audio crop node. So any node pack that has a crop node and an audio separation node, you're good to go with. Or you can get separate packs for all that stuff. Or you can just grab Phil's pack that has all of it. Do what you like. That's the nice part about Comfy. You can just jam in any old plugins you like. So yeah, we're separating the vocals from the original music, but then actually you can hear that here.
ComfyUI, you're my lullaby.
So that's the song, and here's the vocals with the Mel Band row former.
ComfyUI, you're my lullaby. Render my dreams neath a velvet sky.
So one thing I've noticed about this one is it has this sort of like compressor sucking like thing that is happening a lot. And if you listen to Phil's, it doesn't really have that, but then other stuff bleeds in as well on the one that Phil's using. So it's really about what the track is doing.
ComfyUI, you're my lullaby. Render my dreams neath a velvet sky. ComfyUI.
What that sucking is, what that is, that's the drums in the track being like pulling the energy out of the
Side
vocals.
chain.
It's just, it's like it's unavoidable, but the less you get of that, the more precise the mouth will be. But then if you hear a bunch of other instruments in the track, then that's going to come through too, probably. So yeah, it's again, it's one of those your mileage may vary situations. I've just been going with I think Phil's as the default, but they both work great. It's not really a this or that. It's just sort of like it's good to have options. It's kind of like BiRefNet and Bbox and Seg2. It's just good to have different SAM2. It's just good to have different ways of achieving the same things. All right. We got through it. 16 gigs. So this workflow is using 16 gigs, which is great for 720p or whatever, 480p, whatever this is. Surprisingly high res for 16 gigs.
You're my lullaby. Render my dreams neath a velvet sky. ComfyUI, where the noodles flow, building a world in a gem.
She really got bouncing there.
Yeah, she was into it.
You're my lullaby. Neath a velvet sky. ComfyUI, where the noodles flow, building a world in a gem.
I love the separation between her like knee joint there. Like, yeah, it's so cool. One is crazy.
And the other thing for this style, you force the FPS to like 10. Now you got stop motion, and now it like doesn't even matter if it's perfect. You're selling the effect anyway.
And I think I'll set up the next one, then we'll jump over and check out Julian's examples there.
I've been stuck on the sampling audio slices on my last two for some reason.
Oh. I'm trying to remember what these are. Let's see.
In the lines, ComfyUI with a vision defined, right? Every frame a piece of me.
Yeah. Scribe in the hands of a builder, turning steel frames vivid.
Right, that's the punk one. I did an anime theme song. It's pretty incredible.
Use the Fennec girl.
Yeah, why not? That as well. A claymation Fennec girl singing.
There we go.
In a field.
You got to make sure she has large ears, large Fennec ears.
Giant rainbow above her with large ears.
Make Comfy proud.
I may have to. Oh no, it's gone. Do 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 do. I mean, yeah.
That's adorable.
Why not? That's freaking adorable. Copy image. Go back over. Paste. Boink. All right. Let's say the club is not on fire. Woman is singing.
Okay, let's take a moment to like add something more creative to the prompt to see if we can like dictate some sort of visual story.
Sure. Gotta find the spot in the song. Hey, Chris, locally. Using about 16 gigs for this workflow. Here it is.
Waka
There
waka
it is.
waka.
That's the one. Waku waku, yeah.
Oh.
This is freaking adorable. Magical noodles.
I was really waiting for a key change. I thought I was gonna do it.
It ain't over. No.
You got to give it to Emac. Emac wants the song.
Yeah, we'll do. I'll put it on the Discord.
Emac is gonna do some justice to it. So.
Yeah, I would watch 8 seasons of that show. All right. Yeah. What do we want for the prompt for that? That is adorable. The woman is singing, like birds flying overhead. I don't know. What are you thinking?
I don't know. Just like bubble pop
Overhead,
sparkle,
bubble pops,
glitter farts or something.
glitter falls from the sky.
Perfect. Yeah.
You guys are going ham. Like it.
Dude, did you hear that song?
There's
It was
a
amazing.
large. There's a large
Cosmic says it needs some
flying
808.
pig in the air. We're going ham.
Holy moly.
No, we don't need the flying pig. Everything else is good. All right. Let's do the first chorus. I think that's the best spot. Although the bridge is great.
Waku waku.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, it was the best.
Love that halftime thing there. Hey, sampler demon hunters. There's 30, 34. Oh, 34.
Try to make it not too long. Like I think like the 10 seconds you have is perfect. 34 to 46.
I'm gonna try to 59 because that's like the whole chorus. We can always cut it.
Okay.
God, I love that.
Yeah,
34 to 59. I mean, like if we have more time, I would just do this entire song.
yeah, that's like I'm gonna go watch a few episodes of something and come back to it.
Yeah, I hope there was no hate speech in that song. I don't know what the what Suno spit out there for lyrics.
Can we get
Maybe
a
one of
Japanese
our,
user
one of our
to-
Japanese ones. Let us know if we just said something horrible or not. That'd be great.
I did notice that Suno it said ComfyUI sugoi kawaii, and I was like, oh man, it wanted to cut it to kawaii, right, to make it rhyme. ComfyUI sugoi kawaii, but it made kawaii.
right.
And I was like, damn, that was a Suno mess up.
Let's have a look at our thing here. Oh yeah, let's check out Julian's examples while we wait.
Yeah, I'm still like trying to.
Yeah, Taz, that's what I'm really trying to avoid. Oh, a bubble just popped on her.
Oops, sorry. I'm gonna. It might be cooking. Oh, it's perfect. It's
Yours
done.
yours is considerably darker.
Yeah.
But it's the same song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I literally.
Like a love.
Whoa.
hand, invisible threads, they help me stand.
That's trippy.
Is it the wind or is it my
Impressive, this one.
I like this one a lot.
will?
So I made this. I made 3. I'll show you all 3.
Yeah.
Here, I need to show in a different tab, but it's okay. I will do it.
I'm just watching the previews here, Phil. This video, each context window is just going to be stuff being thrown at her. So it's like there's a bubble, and the next one's
Perfect.
glitter, and then it's just gonna throw just gonna keep throwing whatever we put in the prompt at her.
What a fun music video idea! Just like consistently getting barraged by like random crap.
Yeah.
And it's all just collecting in a pile like underneath.
But the other one I was doing was just a skeleton one. It was not that good. But this one is good. That was the.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, these are so fun. It's such an addicting little workflow here. But like you were saying, it's incredible how consistent it is.
Yeah.
You know, like context windows it doesn't seem to apply here. It's crazy. So good.
Yeah, Emacs said like the context is just a fever dream. It opens up the possibilities for like I'm gonna have this beautiful female vocalist, this ambient, and then it's just like the darkest visuals you
Huge
can
orc.
possibly.
Yeah, it's just a huge
like this.
Soft, like a lover's hand, invisible.
It's almost confusing my mind right now.
They help
Just
me stand.
neon zombie
Yeah.
having like a beautiful vocal.
It almost doesn't like sell it. It looks proper and like the lips are doing the thing,
The
but
eyeball though. Oh my god.
the disparity is so different. My brain thinks it's wrong.
I think that's why I love it.
She's got a lovely voice.
Let's get back to yours. Oh goodness, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I think stuff's just gonna keep landing on her. Oops.
I held out for so long, but I gotta take a bite of this wrap. I'm starving.
Phil's hunger maxing. If you just wait, you get gains. Protein minimizing.
I definitely don't eat enough
Hunger
calories.
maxing.
I need to
Protein
eat more.
minning.
Protein minning.
Hunger maxing. Yeah, I mean, InfiniteTalk is great. It's super duper cool. Can't say enough fun things about it. It's a really cool model. S2V is really cool. Multitalk's really cool. I mean, this is Multitalk. It's just it goes longer. Like it's Multitalk with longer context windows. It's a different model, but it's all trained on the same thing, I think. What else do I want to cover? That's about it with Multitalk and InfiniteTalk. So, yeah, we'll just hang out and let's jump over to Q&A while we wait for this last render to run here. Let's see what y'all be saying. How does it deal with 1 minute long audios? I was using one S2V and I get a lot of image fade, but 1 minute. Yeah, I mean, a minute's a long time for any diffusion.
Excuse me. I ran upwards of I think it was like a minute and a half, and it does pretty good. Like it doesn't drift. Moments are kind of weird, but like it's not like it gets worse over time. Like you can run a whole 3-minute song if you can stomach the render time.
Yeah. What GPU are you using? We're using a 5090 here. Is the workflow available to download? It sure is. If you go to Wan Video Wrapper in the description below, it is in the example workflows folder, and it is the Wan InfiniteTalk V3 workflow. So if you go to templates, in the Wan video wrapper folder, in the example folder, example workflows, you'll see a workflow called, where'd they all go? Oh, there they are. Okay, they were missing for a second there, but we're looking for InfiniteTalk. Where are you, bud?
You can maybe search it too. Yeah.
Yeah, just search for InfiniteTalk. There it is. Wan video, image to video, InfiniteTalk, example 3. So it comes with the workflow. Oh, I should make this big. I realize you guys can't even read that. No, let's get rid of this. Come on. There we go. Zoom in a bit. So it's the Wan video, image to video, InfiniteTalk, example 3. That's the workflow I'm using here. All I've done is changed out the audio processor and added a audio crop node, but otherwise it's the same workflow. And if you have 2 minutes and you want to learn about Wan Alpha, go check out the video we posted yesterday called Get Comfy with Comfy, Wan Alpha. It's like a 2-minute quick explainer on what a Wan Alpha is, and it's a lot faster than watching us talk about it for an hour on stream. So we'll be doing a lot more of those just to get your feet wet with stuff, and then you can come dive deeper with us during the streams. But, it's nice to also have some bite-sized stuff you guys can just watch, on the couch, stuff like that. Stay on top of things. I have high hopes for this one, friends.
I hope it's as good as I think it will be.
We got a cameo from Toucan Sam. Look at that.
Here we go. He's following his nose. Come on, sample.
Yeah, it's funny how it's basically the message that it shows you, in the case sampler is making you think that it's just analyzing the audio, but it's actually doing all the thing.
I see a green bar. I see a green bar.
ComfyUI, waku waku waku, shiny noodles in the sky. ComfyUI, ducky ducky ducky, building worlds where love can fly. ComfyUI, kira kira, super kawaii. Forever we'll dream.
I love it, and I hate it at the same
Shiny
time.
noodles in the sky. ComfyUI, ducky ducky ducky, building worlds where love can fly. ComfyUI, kira kira, super kawaii. Forever we'll dream.
The rim light on that rainbow, and then oh man, Wan is awesome.
Magical.
Well, thanks, friends. Go play with the workflow. It's super fun. Wan InfiniteTalk. Super cool. Super cool. Super cool. We'll be back on Tuesday with y'all. I have no idea what we're going to cover. Whatever comes out, I'm sure it'll be cool. It's always cool stuff every week. And if not, we'll just dive into something old. Well, old to us, but new to you, maybe. And a lot of it's new to some of us, too, when we look at it. Well, yeah. Old. Man,
Weeks old.
It's been out for hours.
No.
Someone already fine-tuned it and bounced it down, and there's a guguf of it. And
Yeah.
oh my god.
Bonkers time to be living in, but we're glad y'all hang out with us while we try and make sense of it. We'll see you all next week. Have a great weekend. Yeah, I'll tell you what I always tell you, and keep her between the snowbanks.
God, such a Canadian thing to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, right on. Well, thanks, friends. Comfy Challenge, I believe, is still on. It's the feast one. Yeah, go to blog.comfy.org for all the info on that. Check us out on Instagram, on X, on LinkedIn, on blog.comfy.org, on comfy.org, on YouTube, on Sora. Yeah, we'll get a Sora account going. We'll cameo someone every day from the staff, so you can put us in things. We won't do that, probably. None of this has been cleared. All right, friends, much love. Have a good one. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks, Phil. Thanks,
Yeah.
Julian.